Hello and welcome to today's Essential English Tips. I'm David, your teacher from learningenglisessentials.com. Today's Essential English Tip is going to be on where you should keep all of your English learning. So if you don't have one already, you should have what I call an English journal to to keep all your English learning in the one place. To find out more about that, just stay tuned and I'll see you in a moment. Hello, I'm David, the teacher from learningenglisessentials.com, and I'm here today with you to share with you some English tips to help boost your English confidence and help you have those English conversations you want to have today. Learning English, can be a challenge. It can be a little bit overwhelming when you think about all that it is that you have to learn and be able to do in English, to have English conversations with other English speakers. So when you think about this, you may feel very, very overwhelmed by the size of what it is that you are trying to do. And so one thing that it is very, very important to do is to keep, is to break that whole, learning the English language down into smaller pieces. And so one way that you can do that is to have a place where you can keep everything that you have learnt in English in the one place. And if you are able to do this, then it means that you can break that task of learning the language down into smaller, more manageable pieces. So there are several things to do with this as well, like correctly setting goals and making those goals small and achievable. But along with setting goals, one of the best things that you can do for your English learning is to have a single place where you keep all of this knowledge together. And I call this an English journal. And so this would be just an exercise book, any old exercise book, just lines with lots of space for you to put the things in there that are helpful to you. So there's many things that you can put in there. Vocabulary lists, helpful phrases, English idioms and English phrasal verbs, those things can go in there, and over time that information grows and grows as you add more and more to it. And so you can write your vocabulary lists in there and refer to them over time. And so once it's in there on any particular topic, you can refer back to it, and so your knowledge grows over time. And so you don't have to remember everything all of the time. If you are thinking of something in particular, but you can't think of it, but it is written down in your English journal, then you can go back to it and refresh your memory, revise, and go over it again. So with that in mind, this technique of using and creating an English journal is particularly useful for English learners who are studying to take tests of any kind, so the IELTS test or whatever entry English level entry tests that you need to take. So if you're learning English with needing to take a test at any time, for employment or for entering university or whatever that may be, then an English journal is an essential tool for you. So, if you don't have one, I definitely highly recommend that you start, immediately. And so, the next question is, what goes into an English journal? And so, I am creating a course that will go into this in greater detail, but generally speaking, you can put in anything that you find very, very useful for your English learning. So, like I mentioned earlier, vocabulary lists on particular topics, English phrasal verbs and idioms, that putting those into your English journal is an absolutely, I would say an essential activity to start doing as soon as you can, because English idioms and English phrasal verbs are things that you can't necessarily look up their meanings in a dictionary like individual words. So you can, their meanings, the meanings of phrasal verbs and the meanings of idioms are harder to come by. So once you've got them, write them down, and then you can refer to them later when you need to. And so, I go into this in greater detail in that course that will be released very, very soon. But, that idea of starting an English journal is, all you need is an exercise book like I've got here, and, you can start creating an English journal, today, right now. So if you have any questions or comments, put those in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer those. If you're looking for more from learningenglishessentials.com, click into the cards at the top there, and you'll be able to visit our website and sign up. And if you do that, you'll get notified as soon as that course gets released. And you'll also get my English conversation practice video and worksheet. If this is your first time here on the channel, please click the subscribe button down in the bottom right corner, and and check out all our other videos on the channel. I hope you found this video helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in future English Essentials videos, and I hope you have a great evening or afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you, and have a great one. Alright, I will see you in the next video.